Communication Studies Lab, otherwise known as Speech Comm Lab, midterm screencast, take 20 plus, I'm sure. At any rate, the purpose of this is to answer one of the questions, of the many questions that students come into the lab with. And this particular question pertains to research and credible resources. And as you can see, I'm on the Modesto Junior College website, mjc.edu. So the cool thing about this is that it is a one-stop shop for research. It's not the only way to find credible sources, and it's not the only way to research, obviously, but it's one that I like because it encompasses everything, and it's right on your computer, and it is like say you don't have to go to the library. It's right here. First of all, there's questions you can ask that a lot of times this is kind of, I don't know how useful this is. You can ask, how do I find research, and then it'll do fill-ins for you. How do I find, anyway, academic one file? So you can go through and you can ask those questions, or you could even ask more specific questions right here, like this one. Anyway, the next the thing that I like most is over here, and it's to do research. Simple enough. That's what we're doing. So if I want to find books and media, what I need to do is go to that right there. Then I search for it. You can do, as it says, keyword, browse, or exact. Say I want to find, if I'm doing an informative speech on popular music in the 1970s. So let's do this. Oh. Let's see. Oh, I've already got it in there. Fantastic. So, and then I can search that, and it comes up with a few books here. Now, the cool thing about this is these are hardback. These are hard books, hard copy books that you can actually reserve at the library, and actually go to the library at MJC and use them and get the information out of them that way physically. Or you can go to the online resources. Now, when you're queued to go to online resources, you have to sign in, and you use your W number, and it's like your birth date for your password. I've already done it, so let me show you here. This book comes up, and it's the actual ebook. It goes through the contents, and what did I put in? 1970s pop music, and it looks like right here there's information on that I could click on there, and it will open it up, and I can read this text. This is a PDF file, so I'm not going to open it up, but you get the point. So another cool part of this, another cool thing about this MJC library website is articles and databases. And this is where you can find journals, which are certainly going to be peer-reviewed journals are generally credible resources, and a lot of times there are credible. This is where you find most of your credible resources. I use it actually as a starting point to get other research. So say I was doing research on genetically modified foods based on Proposition 37 that is recently coming up. So if I was doing a persuasive speech or even an informative speech, I could look this up, and you have food labeling would be the topic that I looked up, and I would go to that, and under here I would find genetically modified food. Go figure, 8/31/2012. So it's a current article under the CQ Researcher. And like I say, the cool thing about this, you can overview the whole article. It has a plethora of information that one might need in order to put together a speech, or to find information for your main points. And the thing about this is everything here is also cited. So when you find something and you find it might be useful, you could even look up that actual article that is cited and use that maybe as a credible source for your speech, besides just the CQ researchers. So it's like I said, it's a starting point, and you could jump off here and then say I was doing a persuasive speech. You can look up here. There's pros and cons. These aren't the only pros and cons that you would look up, but as I said before, it's a starting point, and it's good information. And as I said, everything is cited here in this article, so you could look at these articles further. Maybe you might find something else in those articles that you might be able to use. And another cool thing about this that doesn't have, well, I guess it does have to do with research, and is it cites it for you already. So there you have it, your one-stop shop for research. And this is when students come in, this is the place I like to take them so they can find it. So remember, start at the mjc.edu page and go from there to the library.